and thanks for joining me on this program called The Verdict. This is where you and I, Nigerian citizens, will be passing our verdict on the socio-political issues in and around the country. Remember, as Nigerian citizens, this is the only opportunity that we have to talk about what is going on here. Whether you are at home or in the diaspora, of course, you have a voice. Let's talk about this, the situation in the country. And this episode of the program shall be dedicated to the political actors within this contraption called Nigeria and within the political space in the country. And one of the dramatic personnel that we have, in fact, one of the most important actors that we have in the country today is no less than the jackbar of Nigerian politics, Senator Dino Melaye. We have many of them, no doubt, but Senator Dino Melaye seems to be one day, one issue. And he talks a lot. We hear so much about him, making him coming and being on the front burner on a daily basis. What do we have? The latest from Senator Dino Melaye is abduction, kidnapping. Well, when the news broke about the kidnapping of Senator Dino Melaye, many of us expressed doubt. In fact, we had to ask the necessary questions. Where was he abducted? Who was there? Or who were the witnesses to the abduction? And did they tell the police? Where is the report to the police? As far as we know, the police authorities have said there is no report from the senator saying that he was abducted. No official report whatsoever. But Nigerians have been fooled because a senator, another dramatist in the Senate, that's talking about Mr. Common Sense, Senator Ben Morebruce, tweeted saying that he heard from Senator Dino Melaye's brother, Moses, that he was abducted. And of course, knowing the gravity of the issue, we understand the level of emotion and sentiment that will follow this kind of information by Senator Ben Morebruce. Well, me think as a senior person in the country, it should have been a lot more cautious about the kind of tweet that he will send out there. So many people, took the story from Senator Ben Morebruce and we went to town with it. Oh, Senator Dino Melaye abducted, Dino Melaye kidnapped, Dino Melaye nowhere to be found. And we kept asking questions, at gunpoint. They even told us that he was abducted at gunpoint. And so many stories flying left, right, and center. And Nigerians could not believe, do not know what to believe in, whether to believe the story of Senator Dino Melaye or to believe the other story, because the police quickly said that, hey, we do not know anything about Dino Melaye's abduction. All we know is that the man is supposed to appear before a judge today. Don't forget, he's being represented by a senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Mike Ozekhome. And a lawyer from Mike Ozekhome's office, Barrister Mohammed, went before just a magistrate, Abdalah, to say that he had it on good authority that his client was attacked in the morning and that he was abducted. Imagine a lawyer going before a judge to even say that, and less than 24 hours, about 24 hours after, Nigerians woke up to yet the reality of the case. Senator Melaye tweeted, and his tweet reads that he wants to thank the people of Nigeria. I need to quickly read the tweet because I wrote it down somewhere. That he wants to thank the people. I want to thank once again for escaping another dangerous attack. I also thank Nigerians for their prayers and show of love. That he spent 11 hours in the wilderness, traumatized, but God preserved me. God in whom only I trust. They will continue to try, we shall overcome. This is the tweet from Senator Dino Melaye. And almost immediately, barrage of tweets, messages in form of response by millions or by thousands of Nigerians. And of course, don't think that whatever you're saying, people will take it hook, line, and sinker. I dare say that Nigerians are a lot wiser now. We are in jet age, we're in technology age. People are asking questions, especially the millennials. They're asking a lot of questions. Who abducted you? Who was there when you were abducted? What are the evidence to show that you were actually abducted? Remember that you were supposed to be at the court yesterday, Dino Melaye. So, the case before the judge is a very serious one, and it borders on gun running. It's a criminal charge. Were you trying to escape justice? Where were you? Where did you hide yourself? So, Senator Dino Melaye needs to tell us a whole lot. He needs to answer a whole lot of questions as we go along. But the most important thing, one of the things that struck me and very, very, very amusing to me is the fact that Nigerians are taking all of these issues on a lighter note. People are just laughing about it. I'm going to be reading some of the tweets to you. I'm sure that you also would find them very funny. Okay, I have here a couple of messages, on Twitter, actually on the handle of the senator himself. One Uchechuku wrote, Dino, Eyon Jack Burr. That's very funny. Another person wrote, Oshe Eyon Michael Scofield, Awo Jack Burr, Paddy Tyrone Lannister, Eje Dwayne Johnson. Of course, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Oga Jackie Chan. Quite funny. Another person wrote here, sir, now that you have survived the wilderness, can you help us with Chibok girls? Nigerian people are very funny. I'm sure that Senator Dino Melaye will also, read all of these messages. They want you to help them with the remaining Chibok girls. I mean, because you know how to go into the wilderness and come out of the wilderness. So you need to help Nigerians. I believe you can survive Sambisa too. Your fighting spirit is a very, very, very high one. I have from Jamil Marafa. He calls Dino Melaye Best Actor 2018 Nollywood. Welcome back, the Best Actor 2018, and surely you will be the best prisoner in 2019. Well, I don't know about that one. While you get it right, your scriptwriter deserves an award. In fact, the dude deserves an Oscar. So we have a whole lot of them. Whoever is writing this script, you are acting is an amateur. It keeps exposing you to ridicule. Well, that's not too good. Well, it says that whoever that is writing your script must be an amateur. That something is wrong with the script. That people are actually getting you very easily. So you might need to change your script writer. Is there a wilderness in Nigeria, or were you flown to Israel? If you don't keep quiet, in fact, it seems that this guy is angry. Another one says, Dino, I just laugh. Wallahi, if I say I should comment, I will just insult you. In fact, I reserve my comment until your next drama. Nigerians are calling on Senator Dino Melaye to either keep quiet or, you just, face. Some are even saying some interesting things here. Oh, this one, Ibrahim Jaola says, start practicing your next foolishness before August 9. Well, everybody knows what is happening in August. Nigerians, there'll be a change of baton from, there'll be a series of primaries from different political parties. I hope we know that you think we are foolish, but you also we know that you are indeed a shamelessly foolish man. There are a whole lot of them there. And from what I've been reading, nobody, maybe few people, many of them, don't seem to agree with the senator that he was actually abducted. All right, Senator Dino Melaye must be a super actor, going by what everybody has been writing here, tweeting, of course, in response to his tweet that he survived yet another attack today. But be that as it may, remember that Senator Melaye has survived many attacks in the past. Some time ago, when he was in the House of Representatives, you know, he survived that attack. And of course, he went on to becoming a senator under APC. He survived yet another onslaught while in APC. He is now in PDP. He survived, you know, the police. They wanted to whisk him away from Abuja to Kogi for an appearance in court. He jumped out of a moving vehicle, and of course that, you know, almost cost him his life. You can see here broken neck, broken legs, and all that. He was in the hospital for quite a bit, but he survived. Now he has survived yet another sojourn, less than 24 hours in the wilderness. What do you make of it, Nigerians? What do you make of Senator Dino Melaye as our representatives, one of the lawmakers for the Federal Republic of Nigeria? These are the people that are out there making laws for you and me. What is your verdict on this character, Senator Dino Melaye? I'm looking at character in terms of, you know, political space. I'm not looking at him as a character, as a person. He is Senator Dino Melaye, but when I refer to the Nigerian political space as a form of drama stage, he is a character. So, and there are many of them in that National Assembly, and of course, you know, at the executive arm of government. But on this episode, we are focusing on Dino Melaye. So what do you make of him? His latest drama, is it a good one? Or what do you think generally? I'll be reading your comments, and of course, we'll share thoughts on the verdict. Thank you for joining me.